This part is tough. It's been uphill in the sand. What a headwind. I got about 2.5 miles to Twilight Beach camp, and we got about 2 hours left to light. So again, that was our campground on the first night at Twilight Beach. Very nice night, although we got in really late after dark, about 10 o'clock. Out of the campground. We were the only ones here last night except for one other lad, and it was so late when we got in that we didn't notice his tent. I don't know if he came in after us or what, but very nice. Again, the water's pretty good. You do need to treat it. I've got a Sterapin I'm using, so no problem. Today we got a late start, 5 o'clock on trail, because man, it took all day to get here from Auckland, and underestimated the sand dunes and got in after dark. So today we're up and on the road by 8:30. So last night, like I said before, we got a late start at 5 o'clock, and normally that's a 5.5 hour section. The hike about 8 miles, or 7.5, but we got a late start, and didn't know there were 2 sand dunes we had to go over. The first one was okay. I mean, it's pretty hard, but it was in daylight. The second one, we got it right at dark, so we kind of wandered around, lost sight of the trail, and wandered around for about an hour. We should have been in at 9. We actually got in at probably about 10 o'clock, wandering in the dark. So it was a horrible first day. Today's better. There are no bears, wolves, or even coyotes here in New Zealand. In fact, there aren't really any snakes or ticks, at least not any vipers, and certainly nothing like the Lone Star tip. The big fear here is possums. Those cute little critters. These are, I think, slightly smaller than the opossums in the U.S., but these are really obnoxious. So you can see the tracks on there. Pretty sure those are possum tracks. They almost look like raccoon tracks. But yeah, they've been known to chew into your tent and try to steal a Snicker bar when you're sleeping. So, and they're supposedly really noisy. But we didn't see any last night, but hope that luck hangs around. It's really pretty going down this point. So it's a little misleading when you look at YouTube videos, because they just show you in this section just walking along the beach, and it looks so easy. And you get here, and it's you got to go around these bluffs or breakpoints, and a lot of it's up, and a lot of it's in sand dunes, and a lot of it's like this. So not as fast as you think you can go, so allow yourself some more time. And normally when I'm hiking, at least in the US, I'll carry pepper spray, but here in New Zealand it's illegal to sell and to even possess pepper spray. So that's not an option to protect yourself against an unleashed dog and wayward hikers. So I understand why they do it. It's just really nice to have an option against somebody not doing due diligence with their pets. I hate steps. Too many possibilities of falling, tripping. I'm on 90 Mile Beach now. They call it 90 Mile Beach supposedly because it's 90 miles long. I'm only going to be on it for the next 65 miles. It's pretty boring. Rush hour on the beach. They're all just going one way though. "90 Mile Beach, loving it." We've gone like almost 60 miles on this. More tourists coming. Saw some Koreans and some Chinese. I need Melissa. See, if it's Tuesday, this must be 90 Mile Beach crowd. Looked like they were all having fun taking selfies of the ocean. Like, there's not an ocean anywhere in their country. Oh well. It's an international fishing contest here in Ahipara every year, and it's next week. And they fish for snapper from the beachfront here. I guess, can't imagine 1,000 fishermen on the beach all with long poles, but yeah, that's what they're shooting for. This is the ice cream stand in Ahipara. The lady's name is Kay, and she's fantastic. It's 6:30 in the morning, so she's closed now. Well, it's 7 in the morning. Sun's about ready to come up, and we're on our last 8 miles of 90-mile beach. Glad to be off. Getting ready for the big red snapper tournament next week. A little practice, I guess. Hope it doesn't go out. Into the beach. 65 miles on the same beach. Glad to be off of it. 65 miles.